Greetings. Greetings. This is how I have to hype myself up, though. It's not that I don't love doing this, so don't get it twisted. It's just after a long day, you just gotta just kind of ease into it. I don't know.
Oh, I know. Today has been like the longest day of my life.
Uh,
Man.
Today wasn't that bad for me. I honestly think it was because I danced on my lunch break because I learned that dance on my lunch break. And I was just like, I feel you laughing, but I feel really good. Like at the start of the day, I think I cried a little bit, but after lunch, I felt great. I didn't even care. I didn't care about clocking out, like because usually I stay like late to help. I was like, I'm going ahead and log out. I just
Yep.
felt,
You got to.
I just felt good. I don't know. I was just like, well, I'll deal with it tomorrow.
I said, thank God I'm off tomorrow because I don't think I could have did it.
Greetings, strangers. I'm Britt.
And I'm Dee.
Welcome to another episode of It's a Strange World After All. What it is, what this is. This is the podcast where we discuss true crime cases, the supernatural, urban legends, conspiracy theories. Sometimes we get off topic, sometimes we just shoot the shit, and all of the things that keep the world strange.
I was going to say not sometimes,
All the time. It's a lot of cutting it down. Sometimes I be sick of us. I just be like, oh my gosh, shut up. Like we didn't have to talk about that.
Get here?
Yeah. And why did it last so long?
I think it's because we don't see each other as much, so we just
probably,
yeah.
And it's more than just like a working relationship.
Yeah,
that's why people be like, I just love y'all's chemistry. If you only knew. Just kidding.
We still got to do that compilation though of you getting on my nerves.
Oh man, we had to do that though. Like it has to be video though, because okay, I was like, we need facial expressions.
In today's episode, we discuss the Hammersmith Ghost, a mysterious haunting responsible for tormenting the citizens of Hammersmith, London, and an accidental murder in the 1800s. Can I just say?
Yeah, what? Without giving anything away.
This whole case to me is hilarious. Except for the person dying, but other than that.
Okay, well, I thought it was just me. I didn't want to be insensitive, but it was just like, and I feel like anything before the 1900s, we don't know these people. You know what I mean? Like, they're not alive today. So, but yes, I agree. It is pretty like, what the hell? It's pretty hilarious. And why? Like, and why?
Exactly. That's my whole. The whole time I was researching, I was just like, why? Do they not have common sense? Like,
nope.
Obviously, we'll get into it.
Yeah. All right. In November 1803, people in the Hammersmith area of London claimed to have seen a ghost. Some even alleged they were attacked by it. The locals said the ghost was of a man who committed suicide the year before and was buried in Hammersmith churchyard. The belief at the time was that suicide victims shouldn't be buried on consecrated or sacred grounds because their souls would not be at rest. It's a cool theory. Interesting theory.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
The ghost was described as tall and dressed in all white. As stories about the ghost began to circulate, a pregnant woman was said to have seen the ghost walking near the churchyard. She was so scared that she died from shock a few days later.
Okay, this was the first that made me say, huh? Huh?
Why?
Cause what? Huh? I
So,
just picture. I know, like that it's a could be a thing, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't take it serious. Like I just kept thinking of like a Scooby Doo episode, or like you know what I'm like.
me
It's like a
too.
go 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 go, like
Yeah.
a ghost.
Oh man, that was the first thing I thought of.
Yes, I.
That's funny.
mm, Sorry for this pregnant lady, though. I really feel bad for,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
whew.
Because I mean, what would you do if you saw like an actual
I
ghost?
mean, I'd be scared. I don't think that I would be scared to death. Is what I don't know. I mean I feel like we've seen shadow figures before. I've never seen a full body apparition.
Yeah,
Okay. I've never seen that. So I don't know. What would you do?
and that's what she saw. So,
What
I
would you
mean,
do?
huh. Yeah, I would be scared, but I don't know, honestly.
You're not finna kill me though. Like you know what I mean? Like you just not finna kill like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not finna die. I might go into a coma for a couple of I'd faint. Yes, I wouldn't have an
Yeah,
everlasting
yeah.
faint, but I would faint.
I knew you were about to say that.
Is what I would do.
Yeah,
What's everlasting faint? Greenbrier?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Greenbrier Ghost. The Hammersmith Ghost. If you haven't listened to Greenbrier Ghost, go back and listen to it. Listen to them both back to back.
Please.
Please. You can do it more than
Yeah.
once if you want to. Yeah.
Please and thank you.
A local man named said man named just for your
I'm
FYI.
so tired, I didn't even catch it.
A local
Good
man,
job.
thank you. A local man named Thomas Groom claimed that while walking through the churchyard with a friend one night, something came from behind a tombstone and grabbed him by the throat. Hearing the commotion, his friend turned around and saw nothing. The friend punched the air and felt something soft like a great coat. This ghost needs to chill. He needs to chill out. What is happening?
Yeah, it's a little aggressive.
Just a little bit.
Like, what did he do to you for you to grab him by the throat?
He just has nothing to do.
Yeah, this is aggressive. Another encounter involved a man driving a wagon pulled by 8 horses and carrying 16 people. This is me. The ghost scared the driver so much that he fled on foot, leaving the horses, wagon, and passengers at the scene. He just left, didn't try to warn nobody or nothing. He just left. I would have at least said something before I took off running.
He lost his job. That's what happened. He didn't. He left everybody. He left the horses, the people, the wagon. Like you probably could have moved faster in your wagon than on
That's
foot,
true.
but he was just
That's true.
so scared that he jumped out of the wagon.
I mean, maybe the 16 people was like weighing it down.
Maybe.
So,
Man, you can't. I don't think that
but
you
then it's
could
8 horses though.
exactly, and I don't think that you could physically outrun a ghost. That's how I feel, unless it's confined to one unless it's confined to, like, a specific area or house or something like
Yeah.
that, yeah. That's just funny. He got back to the office, they were like, "I can have a seat." Man.
Man.
On December 29th, William Girdler saw the ghost near Beaver Lane and chased it. The ghost threw off its shroud and escape. A shroud is a garment that a dead person is wrapped in for burial. At the time, London didn't have an organized police force, and people were so scared that several locals formed armed patrols. That ghost was football Nikki.
I don't think
What would have been
I
underneath?
don't think he was naked. I think he just had on the sheet because other people that saw it said it wore all white. So a white shirt, white pants,
Oh, and
like
then
that.
so people are wrapped
Yeah.
in clothes, wrapped in shrouds.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because the shroud is just a white sheet, basically.
Right. I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was just a naked ghost running through running through Hammersmith. A ghost. What do you call it? Voyager? What do you call people that like not Voyager? What do you call like naked people or like the flashers or like the people that like show themselves? Was I right the first time?
uh
Voyeur. That's what it is. Voyeur. I said Voyager, but I said the people that like to show themselves or like,
no, that's not
oh
what
wait,
that
no.
is.
What is it?
Voyeur is like,
A person who gains sexual pleasure from watching others. That's why I said, what is
yeah.
it called? Oh, but no, they're
Oh.
naked. But when they are naked. So I think that's what I was thinking of because I just thought about somebody being naked. Because
Oh,
it's
streaker, like a streaker.
maybe.
That's funny.
I just thought they had to be naked too. I thought everybody had to be naked. But maybe I was
Mm-mm.
thinking a streaker.
Yeah, because voyeurism is the person that
Yeah,
watches.
no, I know that. I know that. I
Oh.
just thought too, I was just thinking of naked and I was like, oh, I thought in my mind, I was like, oh, they're naked too. Everybody's naked, was what I was thinking.
On January 3rd, 1804, at around 10:30 p.m., William Gertler was patrolling Beaver Lane. There he met 29-year-old Francis Smith. Francis was armed with a shotgun and told William he was looking for the ghost. William said he would join him at 11 p.m. He wanted to finish the hour patrolling on Beaver Lane.
Just after 11 p.m., Francis saw a man named Thomas Millwood. Thomas was a bricklayer and was wearing the normal clothing of his trade, which was all white. Thomas was heading home after visiting with his parents and sister, Anne Millwood. Immediately after Thomas left, Anne heard Francis challenging him.
Francis needs to chill out.
Challenge.
Francis shouted at Thomas, "Who are you and what are you? I'll shoot you, sir." Why is he that aggressive? I get it, you think he's a ghost, but do they not know what ghosts are? Like back then, did they not know what a ghost was?
I would think that they would believe in, well, I don't know. I would think that they would know what they are. I feel like they believed in them more than we do like today, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
He was afraid.
Francis then shot Thomas in the jaw and killed him. After hearing the shot, William Gertler and a neighbor, John Locke, rushed to the scene. Upon seeing Thomas's body, they advised Francis to go home, but a constable came and took him into custody. Francis Smith was tried for willful murder. The coroner ruled that Thomas died from a single gunshot wound that went through his mouth and exited out of the back of his neck.
My thing is, if you believed you were patrolling for a ghost, why did you need a shotgun? Going back to the whole, why were you acting like this?
Yes. Like you can't kill a ghost. It's already dead.
Exactly. And it wasn't like they had, what is it, salt packets. What you call them things they use in Supernatural?
Oh yeah, the
With
bullets.
salt.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I don't know.
I was just like stressed out because I was like, how do you get a whole human confused with a ghost? Because ghosts are normally, like, you can kind of, well, I would think you can see through them. Like they're not an actual, they don't look like an actual person.
Right, there's something because they're just energies, like, they don't have
Yeah.
a body. Yeah, I don't I wait, what time? It was dark. We'll give him that.
He
Francis.
didn't even give him time to answer his questions.
No, he didn't. He was scared. That's what I'm saying. He was just scared. But yeah, why are you guys patrolling with live ammunition, like with ammunition and
And
guns? And
you shouldn't be patrolling if you're that
I
scared.
was just about to say that.
Like,
I was just about to say that. Sounding a little familiar, but
ridiculous.
I'm gonna save it because I have a
Yeah.
note on it.
Yep. I'm glad you knew where I was going with that.
I mean, like I said, I had already put it in a note, so
Oh,
uh,
yeah.
yeah. Thomas Millwood's wife testified that she'd warned him to cover up his white clothing because he'd been mistaken for the ghost before. I was also gonna say maybe he was pale. Maybe he was just real. You know what I mean? Like maybe he was like, oh,
I
it must be a ghost.
No, I don't think they were just going by, like, basically, if you was wearing all white, you were a
So
ghost.
if I had on all white and I was in Hammersmith, London, they would have thought I was a ghost.
Yep,
Okay. He was pale.
which is so stupid. Like, it's like, ugh, why? I just picture I don't know why, but I just picture Colonel Sanders.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, listen to your wife.
Oh yeah, yeah. Men.
Not blaming them though, but
No, but listen to your wife.
if somebody accused you of being a ghost before, why would you keep wearing that? Or like wear a black coat or something.
Probably. He probably thought it was funny though. He probably didn't believe
Oh
that there was a
yeah.
ghost and he probably thought it was stupid. He probably thought all of them were stupid and was just like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
I can see that.
Despite several testimonies about Francis's good character, the Chief Judge, Lord Chief Baron Sir Archibald MacDonald, is it MacDonald, M-A-C? You being extra with this. Lord Chief Baron Sir Archibald MacDonald advised the jury that malice wasn't required for murder, just an intent to kill. He felt Francis hadn't acted in self-defense, nor was it an accident. So, or do I want to save this for a final thought? No, I mean, okay, technically, I agree with the Chief Baron
Yeah.
Sir Archibald MacDonald, because he only acted out of fear, which
Mhm.
going going back to the whole, I don't want to say just just the police, because there have been instances where other people have outside of the law have taken the law into their own hands out of fear and
Mhm.
murdered typically minority men or women, typically black men or women in America. And it's like,
Yep.
yeah, technically, no, you didn't. Yeah, no, technically you didn't act in self-defense because in most times they were not armed, nor were they physically threatening you in a lot
Yeah.
of those cases. And it wasn't an accident. Like you meant to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just made me think about that because I thought about like Ahmad,
Oh yeah, Aubrey.
Arbery. Yeah, I don't know why I can't say the to put an R in the middle of something. Sometimes it's hard. Arbery, and then who else did I think about? It was one other person that I thought about. Uh,
Trayvon Martin.
yeah, Well, no, I didn't think about Trayvon Martin, but that is a good example. I had thought about another instance where a cop actually did it. Oh, I was thinking about
Oh.
John Botham. Botham John is what I was thinking about.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
in that case, it really was like you were at the wrong place altogether. Like how did this even happen? Like
She
this never should have happened.
yeah. We ain't even gonna get into that one because she how?
Yeah, and I mean, I wasn't gonna say nothing at all, but then that's all I could think about. Like even when you did your paragraph before, it was just like, this just sounds pretty familiar.
Yeah, and it's ironic because these are white folks, but
Yeah.
yeah. You know what this whole situation reminds me of?
What?
The monsters are due on Maple Street.
Oh, it's like a mob mentality type thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen that in forever.
I just thought about that. I was like, because didn't they killed somebody on that episode, right?
Uh,
The guy shot. Yeah, the guy
yeah,
shot him.
yeah, uh-huh. That's Twilight
Yep.
Zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I
Yeah.
was about to mix it up again. I think I was about to mix it up with what's the movie with Tom Hanks? The Burbs.
Oh,
Burbs?
the birds.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes, they did end up killing somebody.
Yep.
And it was because they stirred up their own fears. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Thomas Millwood had not done anything to justify being shot. He really didn't. He was just
No.
leaving the house.
He's more afraid of you than you are of him, sir.
Yeah.
Francis.
He also felt this is Lord Chief Baron Sir Archibald MacDonald.
McDonald.
He also felt that even if Thomas was a ghost, shooting him still wouldn't be acceptable. I don't
I,
know why that's so funny.
I mean, cause it's dumb. It's dumb.
It is. Who who thinks you could just shoot a
I
ghost?
don't
Like
know. Maybe they just didn't know better back then. Cause
they didn't know how ghosts worked.
yeah, I guess. Cause nowadays, you like you said, yeah, I would think it would go straight through. Like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
That's so
It is
stupid.
stupid.
After deliberating for an hour, the jury returned a verdict of manslaughter. Judge MacDonald told the jury that the court could not receive such a verdict and they must either find him guilty of murder or acquit him. The jury returned with a guilty verdict. The initial sentence of hanging dissection. What is that?
I don't know.
That's not a regular hanging, is it?
I was like, I didn't put that in there. I don't know. I thought you knew. I thought it was with confidence.
No. Okay, the initial sentence of hanging dissection was commuted to a year of hard labor.
Say what?
How?
Huh?
He killed somebody.
Wait, hold on. Death with dissection. Girl, that's to cut into pieces.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it in there like I knew what it was the whole time. It's just gonna be like, what is that, girl? That's the to cut into pieces. So it is the
that's what I
dismembering.
thought.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I knew that too, but yeah, it didn't sound right next
Because,
to
like, why would you do both? Why would
yeah,
you hang them and yeah?
just to drive it home because they, that's what they did back then.
But how do you go from that to a year of hard labor?
I don't know. So that was his punishment for murdering
Yes,
someone. Was a year.
yes.
If I was Thomas Millwood's wife, I would be mad.
I'm pretty sure she was.
That is ridiculous.
It is.
All the publicity the case received caused the real culprit to come forward. John Graham, an elderly shoemaker, pretended to be the ghost by wearing a white sheet.
Oh, what?
That's how you really supposed to say white though, because it's got an H. pretended to be the ghost by wearing a white sheet to scare his apprentice. The apprentice had been scaring John's kids with ghost stories, so this was his way of paying him back. There is no record of John ever being punished. John Graham should go to jail. Go to jail too, because I know he knew. I know he knew
He
about the
had
rumors.
to.
Like at some point,
They were forming whole patrols. How
yeah.
did he not know?
Like at what point do you say, excuse me, I'm sorry, look, I can no longer be a part of this. I'm sorry. Or was he just like, oh shoot, it's too late. Like it's too late to turn back now.
That,
Like, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like anybody's gonna die. Like
and that's probably exactly what he thought too.
like what the heck?
Because there is no way he didn't know all this was going on.
At all. And then was he still going after the pregnant lady
And
died?
I was just about to say, why are you scaring everybody else when you trying to get back at this one person?
For shame. Yeah, because he said he was attacking people too, huh?
Yeah.
For shame,
Choke
John.
somebody.
John. Yeah, John Graham need a year of hard labor as well. Something. He needs something.
Something.
That's ridiculous.
Oh man, I was like, when I got to that part, I was like, so.
What?
And I wonder if he was actually trying to scare the apprentice and somebody saw him and he was like, well, I got to keep it going now.
I don't know. Maybe.
Cause like, and then like, how did he? Somebody chased him.
Yeah.
Like he threw off the sheet and was. How old was he? Cause it say elderly, and for him
Mhm.
to be like that,
You think he wasn't in his right
he had to
mind?
be. No, I'm saying like old
Oh,
people normally can't like run like that.
here we go. Here we go with the
No,
here we go with the
I was doing so good this whole season.
uh-huh.
But you know what I mean.
Nah, I don't know what you mean. It depends.
Yes, you do.
Nah, don't try to take me down with you.
It says elderly.
No, I know.
When you see elderly, you think like a senior citizen.
Some senior citizens are like runners. They're still in shape, so I guess it would depend on how old. Like
That's why I said, how old was he?
I would say maybe over 80 is when I'd be like, But if you're taking care of yourself, 50, 60, run pretty
Well,
fast.
to me, not elderly.
That's senior citizen though.
I did say senior citizen.
But I get what you're
To me,
saying.
elderly, yeah, is older than that.
Yeah.
That's what I picture when I hear elderly. It's like in a nursing home.
Yeah. And then he seemingly vanished when he had attacked
Yeah.
somebody. I don't know.
But then it was dark, so
I was gonna say, and when you're
maybe he just
scared,
hit a corner or something.
he just around the corner. They need to make this into a movie because it's a lot.
They do. They do. It'll be a would it be a comedy? Yeah, a comedy. No, it'll be a dark comedy.
Yes, yeah, dark comedy.
Yeah.
Or a parody, like a spoof of it, not like to be taken
Oh,
serious. Yeah.
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 Yeah. The Hammersmith Ghost murder case set the legal precedent in the UK regarding self-defense, that someone could be held liable for their actions even if they were the consequence of a mistaken belief.
As it should be, because
Yeah.
we get it. It's an accident. It was an accident. Well, shit, no, because it wasn't even an accident. So I
It
mean,
wasn't.
we get it. You were mistaken. You were mistaken, but you're.
I just don't see how you can mistake a person for a ghost.
I don't know, because I mean, if you were scared, but it's like the whole. I don't know. It feels like time moved a lot quicker based on what he got out. Like, because he said that, like she heard an altercation happening, between.
No, I think she heard the man yelling at him like, "What are you?" And
Yeah.
then soon as he said that, that's when she heard the gunshots.
Whether it was who are you and what are you, I'll shoot
Yeah.
you. I feel like That was a long, I don't know. That just feels like a lot of time passed to realize, this is maybe not a ghost, is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Versus someone
And
just like, and then pew. You know what I mean? Like, pew,
yeah.
pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
Simpler time though. I mean, Salem witch trials, so much wrong, I don't.
Yeah. I do not get it.
No.
And then BuzzFeed Unsolved covered this, and they were saying that they think this is where the typical ghost costume comes from because they were wearing a sheet. Whoever it was wearing a sheet.
Oh,
So you know
John.
how the ghost costume where the people wear sheets and have the little holes for the
Mm-mm.
eyes? They kept saying that that's what they thought he would have looked like.
Oh my gosh, that
And I was
is.
like, maybe this is where this came from.
It would make sense. That's ridiculous, though.
Yeah.
That really was like a simpler time.
But, okay, if you did think, okay, so you see a person wearing a sheet. If they take it off and start running, obviously it's a person
Yeah, that's true.
to me.
Not unless it's a ghost in a sheet. It's a ruse. It's a
Yeah, and
ghost.
when he got him, he didn't have on a sheet. He just had on clothes, like white clothes. So I don't know.
It was a ghost pretending to be a human. Pretending to be a ghost was what it was. A ghost pretending to be a human, pretending to be a ghost was what they thought it was.
I guess.
Like,
I'm
or
confused.
maybe he thought it was a demon. Like, maybe they thought ghosts and demons were the same thing. And it was like,
Maybe.
because if it's a ghost, just leave it alone. Well, never mind, because the ghost had been attacking people. I was like, just leave it alone. Let it do what it's doing.
That's true. It was attacking people, but still, you can't you can't kill a ghost.
At all, people.
So I don't see the point of the guns.
Yeah. So, yeah, public service announcement. Don't try to shoot ghosts.
Yes.
Yes.
Use what did we say from Supernatural?
You can use
Salt rounds.
Yeah, salt rounds. Rock salt.
Yeah.
Or just run. I'm pretty sure, like, for real, I'm pretty
And
sure.
you said at the beginning you can't outrun a ghost.
Wait, can I finish my statement? It's because he left his horse. He left everything. He dropped everything.
He did.
But my thing is, I honestly feel like a ghost only has a certain radius. So I retract my statement from earlier. I feel like it has a certain radius that it can go to. So if it's in your house, just leave, just run. Or if it's outside, just run. It's not gonna follow you inside.
That's true.
I don't believe.
Because it'll be something tying them to that area to where they can't leave. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave him alone. That is all, folks.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at It's a Strange World Podcast, Twitter at Pod Strange World, and on Facebook and TikTok at It's a Strange World After All. Also, turn on those notifications for our Instagram posts so that you can keep up with our hashtag Myth Mondays and hashtag Strange Saturdays posts.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. Give us your thoughts on the Hammersmith Ghost. What do you think about? I mean, we know what it was, so never mind. I guess, like, what'd you think? What you think about the case? If there's anything in the world of strange or any true crime cases you would like for us to cover, let us know. Have you ever heard a strange bump in the night? Have you ever seen shadow figures moving about? Have you ever stumbled upon something unexplainable? We want to know about it, and with your permission, share it with our listeners. You can email those submissions to itsastrangeworldafterall@gmail.com or DM us at any other social media platforms Dee mentioned. Even if you just want to say, hey there, we'll be here.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of
It's a Strange World After All. And thank you as always for keeping it strange with us.
Thank you.
Bye.